we're going to be talking about our navigation menu editor.
Right, yeah.
And what is it and what can we do with it?
Yeah, so the navigation menu editor helps you to have your conference structured in a way. So typically our customers say, okay, this kind of a wiki is unstructured and chaotic. And yeah, the navigation menu editor helps you to actually build a navigation for your users that help them navigate through the Confluence.
Yeah, and like I draw this in the last video. So I have my homepage, and from this homepage I want to go to certain areas. And actually, this is not possible in the normal Confluence. It doesn't have any navigation. Is it only for navigation, or can it do more?
It's especially for navigation with several features. It's you can see it here in our own Confluence that we have several navigation menu points. So you, for example, we have here the Seibert media information, like our business mission and things like that. That is easy accessible from here, from the navigation. And you see that we have a point here, Australia, navigation point Australia. And this is basically based on that your language is set to English here. So the navigation is dependent on who you are, where you are from, or other criteria that you would like to have the navigation.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to go to. What I think makes this navigation editor way more powerful than all the alternatives that you could use is that it is fully personalizable. Like,
right, yeah.
We can, why don't we just edit the language real quick. So if I say my language is German, and I hit submit, look, watch the Australia button, because it disappears here. And if I go back to English again, it'll reappear. So
in this case, you can see that we don't have a translation of the several navigation items, but we could integrate this.
It's just we're too lazy. We wanted to do the video first, and then we do the work of translating later, and maybe we'll have a better video later. I think everyone understands how such a navigation works, and that I can click on that and then I go to certain pages in my wiki. How do I actually create this? Now, this is easy drawing, and I could write names of the buttons here, but how do I do it actually? I do it in the admin area, right?
Yeah, right. First of all, it's important to think about the navigation structure, and then you can add it to your Confluence. So that's what we already did for our Confluence here. So maybe you saw the navigation point Seibert media here on the left hand side, and this is the first navigation point here. We have up to 3, so let's say grades of the navigation. So
levels,
or levels, yeah. Seibert media is somewhere there at the top level, and it's called here a category. Then we have the second level, points like our business mission or international business, and then there is also a third level.
Okay, is it already English? Okay, now.
Yeah, so maybe you can show the second and third level here in the actual user interface. So there you have the international business, and there's Australia and USA. And maybe we would like to change something here, then I can just maybe, for example, I could make Australian or Australia. I can put it to the second level, so I will just save it. The navigation changed, and now Australia and USA are at the second level.
So that's pretty easy. I can do go.
You can also do a drag and drop. And
okay, so I can drag it onto this here. No, that didn't work actually. So let's go back here. Go.
So, and USA?
No, that's what's wrong.
Yeah, right. You want to have USA there first, and then this again.
Not that difficult. Okay, so putting up and down, changing levels, drag and dropping. creating new subcategories, new submenu items.
Right.
Add a
The difference
separator.
between the link and the category is that you cannot click on the category, and but you might want to have it at the same time. Like here for international business, there is nothing as a link.
So this could be a
this could
category.
be a category as well.
Yeah, okay. What I find very interesting here, I think everyone can imagine creating his own English menu here. What I find very interesting is the assignments. We have shown that only for English people, the Australia category with the sub items would appear, which is done through the locale. And this is an attribute up here, right?
Yeah, right. This is just one example for an attribute that you could use. So this is in this explanation here. It's the locale that we choose, but we could also have used the username or something like that.
Let's collect some. So what we have is like the location where someone is.
Right.
Location.
Location.
It could
Language.
be New York versus San Francisco, and then we could have language, which is locale, right? Then we could have
A department, for example, like marketing or business development or something like that.
and then also stuff like your role. If you're an apprentice, we could have a lot of onboarding stuff in the menu. If you're a CEO, we could have a lot of finance stuff in there. So yeah. That's,
So you can choose up to 3 of these attributes, and then you can select which navigation points should be shown for this attributes.
can become quite complex, right?
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
But we are having customers who use it with more than 50,000 people.
Right, so we use the navigation menu editor in several themes that we build for customers. So there are several big corporations using this kind of navigation menu editor.
If I had this thing and I wanted to do this for 50,000 people, I want to configure that. Can I get all the data from my Active Directory or somewhere?
Yeah, right. So you can use our custom user profile, for example, and you can collect the data from the AD, and then you can choose the attributes. So we can see here that we have only 4 attributes.
Yeah, we don't do that here yet. Yeah.
Right. If we would have several attributes pulled out from the AD, for example, like the department or location or other things, then they would come up here, and we could just select them and build our navigation based on this criteria.
So fully personalized, depending on whatever dimension I want to have it.
You could do also things like the age of employees or other things. So
yeah,
there's no limit.
If you're interested in that, contact us. If you want to know more or want to have us translate this, put it in the comments and we'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.